If you keep noticing little holes in your work like this, you're probably doing accidental yarn overs. Yarn overs are a stitch where you wrap your yarn around the needle without knitting a stitch, and it's often used to make a buttonhole. But when you do accidental yarn overs, they will create extra stitches on your needle and also put holes in your work. Here are the two most common ways that people do accidental yarn overs in their knitting. First one is when they go to knit the start of a row. Instead of keeping their yarn at the back, they bring it up over the front and then they knit their stitch. See there, I've knit 2 stitches instead of 1. Let me show you that again. So I've put my needle in to start the row, and instead of working the yarn around like so, I've brought my yarn up over the needle and then knitted that stitch, and I've created an extra stitch. This can also happen in the middle of a row. If, for example, we end up with our yarn on this side of the work for whatever reason, maybe you've put it down and you've picked it up, instead of bringing it down under the needle, we bring it up over the needle and then knit the next stitch. So essentially, again, you've done a yarn over. Another way I see people make an accidental yarn over is when they're knitting and they get distracted and they wrap the yarn around before they knit the next stitch. So they just do an extra yarn over like so. If you accidentally do a yarn over in your work, just go back and unpick to where that yarn over is and bring that yarn back over the needle. Or if it doesn't bother you too much, you can always just go with a darning needle on the other side and pull that little stitch together at the end.